Exodus 1, aka INDIGOSKEYE, aka Tiger Ranking. So y'all, yeah, we got a lot to go over, bro. I've been doing like a day, took a day off, do a day, take off. So yeah, bro, we got a lot going on here. We going to hip hop Buddha. We going to the source. We going to Buddha. Hip hop Buddha. Y'all gotta check that boy out. Hey man, if y'all come in here, man, tell me where y'all coming from. City, state, Providence, country, sovereign, wherever you're tapping in from. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit that notification bell. We gotta hit the bomber in here, bro. Got to start this thing all right. So we going to hip hop Buddha. We about to check him out, see what he got going on. I know they got some. I'm pretty sure he got some new Young Thug stuff on there. Cause this Young Thug, bro, is spiraling. Young Thug is in a situation right now, bro. I'm thinking Young Thug might be glad he can't come back to Atlanta. We about to start it off. Y'all check out Hip Hop Buddha. Give him show him some love. So yeah, man, this thing with Thug, man, it's a lot going on with it, bro. I mean, a lot going on with Thug, bro. Thug is in a bad situation right now. Man, Kendrick Lamar, bro, all I can say is, man, like, I know y'all might say I'm a Kendrick stan and all this other shit. Like, I don't give a damn what y'all say. If your music good and you the shit, I'm rocking with you. But you still got to be a stand-up person too, cause Drake got decent music out there, pretty decent music, but that nigga,
Okay, the boho
he's a
comforter restocked in the color oat milk, which is
he's a 69
the one
gold.
that always goes in and out of stock so fast. It's like
So boom, let's check it out. Let's see what Buddha talking about. It said Gunna just officially ended Young Thug's career. He's done. He put this out 16 hours ago. If y'all want to go watch the video without me talking over it, go check out his last video he just put out.
Yo, we back with another one, man. They say Gunna team just ended Young Thug career, man. Let's see what's going on with this.
Gunna and his team just strategically and successfully ruined Young Thug's career. When they initially dropped the interrogation footage, that took away Young Thug's street credibility, which for the most part is the only reason we talk about Young Thug. If you automatically put in that conversation, he took that away, right? By exposing that Young Thug is a snitch. Now, with the additional...
No, I ain't gonna lie though. New York always gonna be the mecca of hip hop.
Shout out Buddha for recognizing that New York will always be the mecca of hip hop. So all that, even young Fat Joe talking about it started in three different. Nah, bro, it started in one borough, one place. It didn't start in three different places, bro. So don't come out here with all that goddamn line and shit, my nigga. Come on, watch out, bro. Watch out, Fat Joe.
For New York, man. We gotta give it up for New York, man. We gotta give it up for New York.
Gotta give it up for him.
All right, let's go.
Tapes that Gunna and his team just released, they tackled and destroyed his relationships with other powerful people in Atlanta, and they just destroyed Young Thug's credibility in music.
You know, when he did his 2 album deal with me, Cash called me one day like, "Hey, where everyone I'm going? Who speak for him?" I'm like, "What?" Like, "Oh, I'm Ness." You know, he trying to get signed right here when Weekend signed it. And he demanded he want, 20 million. Whoa. So I already told him, like, whatever you want, just say it. I'm gonna give you the money, whatever you want.
I hit the like button, man.
We broke. Hey, I know you can't go nowhere in this world and get no $20 million check from no label. You're not doing nothing like that. You out.
Nah, how Young Thug gonna tell Gunna he can't go get 20 million from somewhere? Because numbers like that.
Young Thug is actually admitting to payola. So he said he's about to tell y'all when Gunna album first came out, Gunna basically we had the #1 album. He said he paid for that.
Mm. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I earned a #1 album over the weekend, my boy. I paid for that.
See?
I never said that to him. I never told him that. You know, cause we just got a plug on it. Like,
But do y'all think that's cap? Do y'all feel like Young Thug actually paid for a #1 album? I mean, we have heard about the payola shit. Drake trying to come up talking about bots and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, bro, like I think Gunna was gonna have the #1 album anyway because people were gonna want to have to listen to what he had to say about the whole snitching allegations, Young Thug, YSL, where does he stand? Like that's one of them things in hip hop where people was gonna actually listen in and break all the lyrics down and figure out how Gunna felt after he was able to leave jail and stuff like that.
I earned the #1 album. I spent 50 extra grand buying motherfucking streams, $50,000 buying streams for you. For you to be. Like, Cash go the same stuff, but Cash did the same thing. But Cash, like, let it go. Cash is like, snap down. Let me know when I ain't gonna shit. Snap down. Like a player.
Gunna and his team did a little bit of self-sacrifice here. They threw themselves to the game and said, okay, let's expose ourselves. Young Thug paid for me to have the #1 over the weekend. They threw themselves to the wolves and said, okay, here. But this was actually a setup. They dropped this to provide background to Young Thug doing this for himself. You see, Gunna, for the most part, is relying on, man, listen, if Young Thug faked my numbers, there's only so much that this could come back on me because, like,
Gunna didn't fake the
I
numbers.
didn't do it myself. Young
Gunna
Thug did it
didn't
for
fake
me.
the numbers.
So I'm not in control of that. And then my numbers, ever since me and Thug been beefing, has been pretty great. I had a #1 record. I've had a multi-platinum record. I've had a #2 or 3 album in the country. You know, I had a #1 rap and hip hop album. So my numbers are straight. So this was a setup. So then following this, they dropped another audio where Young Thug is talking to his manager and telling his manager, hey, when my album dropped, I need to go #1. The manager telling him, bro, you got Morgan Wallen, who's a different beast out here, bro. His album is like 20 weeks old, but like every week he does 100,000, bro. I mean, I don't know if we can beat that. So I said, man, bro, don't we got the same plug with like, yo, like catch them folks, hey, bro. Yo, bottom stream, hey, bro, do whatever you gotta do to make sure I beat this.
I said nobody's ever put out 2 #1 albums from jail. Obviously, hopefully you're out by it, you know what I'm saying? But if you weren't, like, that would be historic.
Right.
And even if Uzi moves, we still have to deal with Morgan Wallen, because he's doing 100,000 every week, no matter what. Morgan Wallen, the country.
They say Morgan Wallen selling 100,000 albums every week. God damn, boy, you doing damn good, Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Why the fuck did we think to put him on the album? Like, what the fuck?
Nah. So does this mean Young Thug been paying for his #1s all the time?
I got commercials, y'all. Give me a second.
Thug been paying for his #1s all the time. I mean,
Are y'all ready for the season tomorrow? First game of the season tomorrow. I hate to break the news, but Dallas will be losing tomorrow to Philly.
he could have been paying for the streams and them #1s this whole time, man. I told y'all, man.
Dallas will
This
get
whole
their ass
industry be
whooped tomorrow.
WWE. I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, I'm not going to sleep until we beat him. So whatever happens,
I'll tell you. Yeah.
whatever happens. So put it this way.
Ain't that the boy that tell the boy you can't beat the joint.
That's iconic.
Get on this song, young boy. Everybody
You
got
know what I mean?
hey.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's try to speak that nigga. You still got that plug, right? That shit was none of them. You still got that plug.
See?
You
You still got that plug?
You still do it for me how we did for Gunner and them niggas. You already did it for you before. Oh, you trying to sit up there? Don't booty blow, man. Hey, listen. Don't try to act like you don't know the play or know the move. Now, this what y'all been doing. Hey, we still do the thing, and we still with the thing, and yeah, I still do it. It just sound crazy to hear that y'all doing. This crazy, man. We ain't counting them billboard numbers no more.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, what?
Yeah. All right, love you. Call me out.
The plug that he's referring to, the little plug thing with Gunna, is when he bought Gunna the $50,000 worth of streams to go #1 over the weekend. Now the person allegedly,
But see, this right here, bro, like, this would make me really feel like this shit is really true. Like, cause it's like people that's very talented in music. Like when Kendrick had went up against what's the little dude name? The little white dude. Is it McCone? No, it's not McConan. Hold on, is it McConan? It was a little white dude. He won the Grammy, and he got up there and said Kendrick should be the one that's getting this Grammy. That's when I think Good Kid, Mad City came out, and basically, they was like, shit, how the hell they beat that out?
is applying these streams is actually Kojo. If you know who
Kojo.
is, then you know why we're not going to do no deep dives or go any further in Kojo and his activities. But what this right here would do for Young Thug, it takes away all credibility from him. Even if Young Thug drops an album today and it goes 200.
Drake tried to say Kojo had something to do with Kendrick numbers when Drake done been using these people for years, bro. So it's like, yeah, like I was saying earlier, man, it's like you could be one of the most talented artists and still can get beat out because somebody else got more money and shit.
Come on now, dog.
For real.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically you could be in a situation where they'll play with your numbers, bro. Like, even if you beating them, they still will play with your numbers some type of way.
1,000 copies first week, naturally, authentically. It's always going to be that asterisk. Young Thug be paying for streams, bro. If he goes 200, the entire timeline going to be, man, bruh, how much that #1 cost you, Thug?
So
man,
from here on now, I don't care how good a Young Thug album, do, song, whatever. People always are going to come back to this conversation and these words where he said, I paid $50,000 to make Gunna go #1, so why wouldn't you do it for yourself? So it's like really your ability to rap. That's why like Kendrick really kind of fucked everything up for everybody. I mean, not in the sense where he's a fuck up. He fucked it up the way he's so good and so talented and so original with his creativity that motherfucker, we just want to hear the shit just because we want to hear it. And we want to hear it over and over. We want to break it down, cipher all that shit. Bro, after you hear a Young Thug song maybe once or twice, bro, you like, all right, bro, I'm good. I don't, that's like just bobbing music, just shit, you know what I'm saying? Club love, stripping songs and all that. Ain't nothing where you can, like a Goody Mob album. Kendrick shit like a Goody Mob, Outkast album, nigga. Like you gonna sit there and actually break all that shit down, bro. That's how Kendrick albums is. Kendrick album is like if Nas drop or the Clips drop, you gonna sit down and actually dissect everything. They got a whole class at I think Yale or something for Kendrick. One of them schools.
It's the same thing with Drake and ghostwriting. We knew that ghostwriting was a thing in the industry. We knew that everybody had ghostwriters. But once Drake got exposed for ghostwriting, it was now high stakes for Drake. And Drake lost a lot of things in those acts.
So he lost the capability to be #1 as far as a rapper because Drake, his success was going good until Kendrick came and dethroned him. It's to say, I mean, he was going on an upward trajectory and then Kendrick came and beat him. Your shit started falling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, wow, man.
Accusations now, right? A lot of y'all probably believe, man, it didn't affect Drake not one because Drake moved on and dropped things like Scorpion and other things, you know, and sold a million copies first week with views. But it
So
was
after the fact that people found out that Drake had ghostwriters, they still was messing with Drake, but it now was like, okay, you're not authentic. Your music ain't authentic, bro. So like you might come out with some bops, but you ain't write the shit. Like the bops that Kendrick got, they not like us and all that other shit like that. Bruh, y'all better ask Daylight, bruh. Ask Daylight right before all that shit popped off. Ask Daylight what happened on the phone with Kendrick. FaceTime.
high
Ask him.
stakes for Drake. Drake, before those ghostwriting rumors, was playing for number one rapper of all time. Before those ghostwriting rumors, even Drake's biggest critic did not have an articulate argument for why Drake was not a doubt.
And another thing, I just mentioned Daylight. They said Daylight wrote for Drake during the beef with Meek Mill, with the back to back and all the other shit. Yeah.
Point a top five rapper of all time. And at this point in time, if the ghostwriting rumors did not exist, there will be no argument for why Drake is not the greatest rapper of all time. There's zero argument for it. But because
I don't know. That sounds like a whole bunch of cap right there, bro. That sounds like a whole bunch
Come
of
on
cap.
now, dog. Come on, man.
That nigga, I don't give a damn. He would not be the greatest rapper of all time, bro. If he wrote the shit, he still won't be the greatest rapper of all time.
ghostwriting exists.
He might have one of the best runs if he wrote all his shit. He might have one of the best, you know what I'm saying, good catalogs and shit like that. But, bruh, Pop, hands down, is the greatest rapper of all time. I gotta go Pop. I gotta go Big. I gotta go Kendrick. I gotta go Rakim. I gotta go Big L. I gotta go Nas. I gotta go Clips. Like, them the greatest rappers
That
of all
right there
time. to
is
me,
Drake
son.
Ashton. That right there is
All right, now this is how I feel about the whole thing with Drake and the ghostwriter. Diddy done said for years, don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. Diddy ain't wrote that. Diddy was the first one that told y'all, I ain't write nothing. Y'all heard me say nothing.
Yep.
You
Fact.
know what I'm saying?
Fact.
I know what y'all do.
Fact.
But Diddy ain't a rapper like that. So what? Diddy told y'all hearing these rhymes, I'm telling y'all, don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. I
That's
don't
what
even know
Diddy
why the
said, that
ghostwriter
shit, bro.
thing is such a big deal. Because this is the issue. You don't get a bag for not using a ghostwriter. It depends on what you went in for. If you want the super lyrical, duper lyrical, spherical, miracle, if you went in for all that, then cool, we'll knock your pen down. But when it comes to the bread, only thing you get the bread is the hits, man. It is what it is.
It's what a lot of people can fall back on and say, bruh.
He made a point there, though. He made a point. But I still think, I mean, all the Tupac hits, he wrote his hits, bro. Like, I just look at, you know, just how hits are made and how some people just got them already in them without, and what they say, it ain't on you, it's what's in you. And that's just like me, bro. I can sit down and make a Grammy winning beat right now from scratch. Like, I've been doing this shit so long to where it's like, I don't need to, you know, have no kind of help or nothing. Like, I was taught by a Jamaican. I was taught by a Jamaican dude named Slinky Sharp how to make beats back in the day. He the first one gave me Fruity Loops and all that, because I had a keyboard, a tracking keyboard. And it was a Roland RS-70. 5 keyboards. You could track with it, 5 keyboard. I ain't gonna lie, if I can find one now, I might give me another one. But that's 20 some years ago. So boom. I was taught from the grassroots how to like music theory, sound evolution, ups, downs, peaks, how to make it start, how to make the drop come. Like I've been doing this shit for a long time, bro. I don't like if y'all go back on my old lives, I got beats where I made from scratch on live just so people can know I made beats for real. And I made like damn near 20 of them online.
I can't put no dude with ghostwriting with ghostwriters as no top 5 or number 1 of no hell nah. So with Thug,
bro, you got ghostwriter.
That was gonna be
you got ghostwriter. You can't even be in the top 30. I say 50. If we got top like go. If you got ghostwriters, I don't even think you need to be in the top 50 in rap, bro. Like that's just my honest opinion, cause basically that's like I'm playing the video game and then I got a cheat code and I just hit the cheat code and just lay back and let that shit just rock out. Like, nah, bro, we ain't doing all that, bro.
Every success you think.
That's why if you notice, bro, Kendrick put out music, but he don't put out a lot of music, bro. Like it was certain people, and I think they was writing their shit. Cash Money, and they were writing their shit. But they put out extremely lot of music. No, not Cash Money. It was No Limit. No Limit, them, they flooded the markets with the music. It was damn near 2-3 albums coming out every other week. Like I think I was like 1 month, like 16 albums came out from No Limit.
You can say in this rap is always gonna come with an asterisk. You're never, ever gonna be given the credit that you deserve.
So when they say asterisk, it's almost like it's sports term. This is what they mean when they talking about asterisk beside like so Kevin Garnett won 2 championships with Golden State. But it was like he had to leave OKC to go to Golden State to get 2 championships. So it was like they say it was asterisks by his name because it was like he wasn't able to get no championship until he went to them. Now Giannis, you can't say that about Giannis. Giannis took the Bucks all the way to the championships. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't left his team. He stayed with his team, never left. Might have got pieces added to the team. But his one championship, damn near looked better than both of Kevin Durant championships because Kevin Durant just went to fucking Golden State, nigga. That's a for sure win. That's a for sure hit, bro. Like ain't nobody gonna be able to beat them. You got the Splash Brothers, KD. You got crazy ass Draymond Green in the hole. Man, come on, bro. This shit.
And unfortunately for you, your career is now tied to Gunna's career. Your career is now tied to your enemy because you put y'all in competition.
So now it's gonna be from here on out. If Thug drop music, if Gunna drop music, it's gonna be like Kendrick and Drake. They're gonna put them against each other. They're gonna see what Gunna said and how fire his music is. Per se, Young Thug pillow talking ass. So yeah. Watch out, Young Thug. Watch
You're
out.
the one who chose to release the album when we got the hits so y'all can compete. And now we know you bought numbers for yours so you can slightly outsell Gunna. I think Thug did like 90,000, Gunna did like 88,000. But now we know that Gunna actually outsold you and you actually bought fiction. So, all right, but that's besides the point. You put yourself in this competition with Gunna. You put yourself against him. And now, just like how we're gonna compare Young Thug and Gunna's first week sales and success until the conclusion of their career. Him being exposed for these bots, guaranteed.
I ain't gonna be compared nothing because I really don't care what neither one of them do. You know,
Damn, son.
I don't care about Gunna numbers. I don't care about Young Thug numbers. I always knew the numbers was paid for. I always knew the numbers was fake. Because when I hear a trash song being played over and over and over again, I knew money had to be making that happen. There's no way I'm listening to this song and it's just
Right, that song with it ain't really they played it on the I haven't heard it on the radio, but that shit with Sexy Red and Drake, You My Everything, talking about we go together, and that shit was some trash, my nigga. And they were playing that on the radio, bro. I'm like, how that shit got on the radio? I don't give a fuck if Drake was on that, bro. That shit was not tight, bro.
straight trash. I'm talking about 10 on the doodle meter. You see what I'm saying? 10 on the movie, all the way around here. But you keep hearing a song over and over and over. Who would keep playing a trash song over and over? People that's getting.
Look me up. What you mean? Oh, hook you up. Oh, hook me up. Oh, what's your auntie? What she look like? She fine?
Hey, that's all.
Teams that Gunna is gonna win that battle every time. Because even if Young Thug outstreams Gunna by a little bit or a lot, it's always gonna be, man, you pay for them bots. You just didn't want for one to outstream you, man. This is bad. Now, on top of taking away his credibility, Gunna and his team also attacked Young Thug's relationships. They released multiple conversation and tapes of Young Thug talking about QCP in his relationship with his artist. One of the things that he did was there was a phone conversation with 21 Savage.
You talking about QC because Gunna called what's the name of the song? Bread and Butter. Gunna had called basically P a rat. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like he was a street guy back in the day, in his younger days. He changed his life, became a businessman. And in that being said, bro, change has to come, bro. You can't be Pablo Escobar until you die, bro. You gotta be transcendent. You gotta stop. Look at Kobe. Kobe first game winner, he missed a shot. I mean, not game winner, but game winning shot possibility. He missed a shot. Kobe went and got in the gym. Hey, bro, next time he won the game. So it's like, man, you gotta put in the work, man. Like with this music stuff, bro, you gotta put in the work. You gotta be patient. You can't jump on this the first thing moving because you could lose a lot of money, bro. Like I got a whole bunch of fucking music that's like unreleased, bro. Like so, it could be it could be released sooner or later, but at least I got it to release. So the money coming to me because basically I'm the one that's I own the masters, and it wasn't recorded nowhere else.
Where they're talking about how QCP is a rap.
I don't know, man. Like, yeah, that was good.
I know he doing all a little laugh at this shit, but like, bro, you keying on the phone, bro. You don't know you done dug the biggest hole for yourself. Listen how this nigga laughing now. Listen how he laughing now. Hold on.
His relationship with his artist. One of the things that he did was there was a conversation with 21 Savage where they're talking about how QCP is a rap.
Now listen to this fool laughing in the background, keying and shit.
No, like, yeah, that was good. Like, switch up on me knowing you was busy with a rap. It's a jazz one, man. Yeah. Oh, God.
Man got a family to raise. This man not trying to throw his away for no street shit. So, a tax-paying citizen does. How does that make him a snitch? Because he doesn't want to be in street business, bro. He's a businessman, not a street nigga, bro.
He did the same thing. Stood up in court. Man, they don't never told him to get too rocking with the motherfucking rat. Man, you be preaching about that shit too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. You did wrong about that anyway. He's a rat, bro. I understand all that. A nigga help put you on. Listen, man. A nigga's a rat. I don't know what help. Hey, they didn't give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat.
Man, watch out. Watch out. Watch out, thug. Watch out, bro. Watch out, bro.
Imagine telling them nigga and the nigga still beat the Kato.
Man, watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. Hey, I got commercials. Give me a second.
Telling them nigga and the nigga still beat the Kato.
I don't care if you're a street dude or not, bro. You cannot convince me this ain't weird. Calling everybody's phone, playing rat detector. There's some level of overcompensating here going on, bro. Yo, he calling Maria the scientist, talking about
That
peas
nigga
are right,
called
calling
his
21 Savage,
gal.
talking about peas are right. Why do you care about Lil Baby's and P's relationship? Why?
Man, this man
And
called
this
his
what I don't
gal out
understand.
there. Hold on. We're gonna listen to what Buddha got to say. But the man called his gal calling people rats and shit, bro. Talk about niggas' contracts and how much money they should have gotten and all that, bro. Like, bro, if he wouldn't have been in jail, we would have never knew this nigga was like this, and that's crazy. We would have never knew Young Thug was like this if he wouldn't have went to jail. Because, boy, I don't know where the fuck they getting these conversations from, but this is epic.
Like I said, if P was a rat all this time, why you ain't never said the P face? And then at the same time, because you was cool with Lil Baby, P and Coach K was clearing verses for you for free, and you ain't never said a word. You ain't never have a problem with it. So it's okay for them. It's okay for them to beat out Lil Baby. I mean, it's not okay for them to beat out Lil Baby, but you could beat out Lil Baby, and it's okay, and it's cool. Come on, man.
Right? P ain't telling you. P's not your homie. Y'all don't have a relationship. So why do you as a man give a damn if Lil Baby is still doing business with the man who put him on? Even if you believe that man is a rat, it ain't your business. It had nothing to do with you. 21 Savage gave him some really good advice in another call. 21 Savage told him, man, bro, folks be jumping the gun too much, man. It ain't y'all business. It got nothing to do with y'all. Now, 21 Savage was saying this in another conversation in regards to Lil Durk and others dissing Gunna.
But listen, so this is what he about to get into. So because I heard the conversation already, but he basically saying like this nigga 21 Savage, bro, basically made some good points, bro. Like 21 Savage in the conversation, he sounded like the voice of reason, because he's like, bro, you shouldn't have, just came out and started calling Gunna a rat, because at the end of the day, like, you calling him a rat, but he's still signed to your label, so when he get out, he gonna be making money for you, and you don't want him to say nothing about you. But you jumped the gun, you called a man a rat, you was calling him a rat when you got out of jail, when you halfway beat the case. And after that, you still calling a man a rat. You're hating on other artists. Now the sheet has been pulled off of the covers, and we see what's actually going on right now. Who you laying in bed with, bro? Like, bro, who is you laying in bed with? Because the only nigga you seem like you fuck with is 21. Everybody else, I ain't hear him talk to nobody. I heard him talk like some kind of exec, a music exec, when he was talking about the Gunna shit with the record sales. But
before they really spoke,
this nigga had it on Kendrick. So let me break this right here down. So he said he was trying to get Kendrick on a song or whatever, but Kendrick them didn't want to get on the song. I guess because they knew Drake was gonna be on the album twice. So boom, Kendrick like, nah, I don't want to do it. But look at this part. Kendrick had that song on GNS where he said, on Squabble Up, he said, Kendrick, can I get a drop, nigga? No. Was he talking to Thug when he said that? On Squabble Up?
To get his confirmation, right? And Thug was even contemplating coming out and saying, man, listen, man, Gunna ain't doing nothing wrong. Right? So they could go back, to Rocket. But what Young Thug did in this situation, because of the nothing to do with him, got a spark for QCP to diss you. That allowed QCP to come online and repost 6ix9ine calling you a rat. Now, here's the thing, bro. Thug is powerful. But you're not more powerful than all your
Damn,
enemies
son.
combined, bro. You can't diss Gunna. You can't diss QCP. You can't diss everybody else that think it's cool. It's not gonna work out for you. It is not gonna work out well for you, bro. And QCP reposting this video right here of 6ix9ine calling Young Thug a rat. This sent a message to everybody who rock with Pete. And you know the bag run the streets. QCP just sold his label for $300 million. There's a lot of people from the streets in the rap game who is rocking with Pete because he got the bag. Now those people now see, okay, yeah, it's open season on Young Thug now. We don't rock.
It's open season on him, but he can't even. He really can't even come to Atlanta. But I mean, see what's gonna happen is Young Thug putting himself in a tight situation because a part of his not bail or release or parole or whatever, he can't come to Atlanta unless he's coming here to do like business with the kids because I think he got like some kind of like community service hours he got to do here. If he comes for a funeral, you know what I'm saying, birthday, whatever, he could come to Atlanta, but you tightening the timeline. It's almost like when Young Dolph had went back to Memphis for the turkey drive. They knew Dolph was going to be in town, so by them knowing Dolph was going to be in town, they sent the goons looking. They're like, oh yeah, we know he's doing the turkey drive. He got knocked off like, I don't know if it was a day before, 2 days before, or something like that. But I'm still, my eyes still raised up on that cookie shop. I don't know if y'all know about the cookie shop.
Because Pete just reposted this.
About me, let's make it about his spider. The nigga went from a snake to a spider, now he's a rat. Like, you know what I mean?
Gold AC, Easy AF.
QCP also took to his story to publicly say,
I ain't gonna lie, that was funny how 6ix9ine said that. That was funny.
That nigga say
He went from a snake to a spider, and now he a rat. That's crazy.
that's just some broke out rats like Thugger and Pee Wee Ratsko trying to run a rat narrative on me and all my ninjas that I love running with these whole-eyed ninjas. None of these ninjas talk about me. I'm gonna say this for the last time. I'm no street ninja. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking care of my family. Ninjas is broke, dead, and in jail. Why do y'all continue to glorify this shit? Streets been dead. Y'all ninjas gave the city a bad name. And by the way, I ain't never been in no courtroom or no ninja sat in an interrogation room running ninjas' names. And I don't speak on the dead, so I don't care enough to explain the situation. Y'all boys the police, y'all ninjas mad because y'all not me. That's hypocrite, raging hypocrite, right? So you but you go to bed with Mariah the Scientist every night, right? You lay and swim in that, little shit. Bro, any man would swim in Mariah the Scientist, man. Look at her, she's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
But Mariah the Scientist's father
Beautiful lady.
has been a...
Hold on, because I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't be swimming.
I ain't gonna lie, Buddha. I had to be swimming in the women with my own condominium. You know what I'm saying? Buddha, I gotta get in there. But hey, after she fought with Thug, I don't think I want none of that, bro. That's like Cassie, bro. Like Cassie cute, bro. She really cute. She a really cute woman, but bro, you got nigga pissing in your mouth?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't my cup of tea right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't. I just had to clarify. Now, Flacco, it ain't that man. Flacco, it ain't that man.
Detective with Atlanta. He's a homicide detective with Atlanta for 30 years. Detective Butler, 30 years. You think Young Thug is telling Mariah the Scientist, hey, yo, daddy a rat. Hey, bro, yo, daddy the police. Yo, daddy the... You gotta get away from it now, bro.
He say his daddy was a private detective. Well, not a private detective, but a detective for ADP for 30 years. So now what?
You wouldn't tell her, yo, daddy the police, get away from him? It's the same reason you look kind of crazy trying to tell little baby, get away from QCP, his label owner. Because, what, like, he wrote a statement, what, like 20, 30 years ago? Huh? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Young Thug was in jail, bored as hell, with a lot of people's business in his mouth, chit-chatting and gossiping, bro. If you little baby, you look.
Hey, little baby, watch out. Young Thug, you really need to watch out, bro. Don't come up here, back up here to Atlanta, bro, because you gonna have to watch out for all this shit going on out here, bro. This shit, it ain't looking good for you in the streets of Atlanta, bro. I ain't lying to you, bro. Niggas is disappointed in you, bro. Like, we was already disappointed with the dress shit. You wearing dresses and all this other cap ass shit. But now you wearing dresses and you tell it, but you, hey, be a dog.
You know, right? Because he already burned his relationship with QCP. But if you little baby, let me know. If you wake up today and you see Young Thug talking about your internal business with other people, you not pissed off? There's a call with Young Thug and Maria the scientist, where Young Thug is telling her, man, QCP signed his record deal for $300 million. Well, Scooter Braun came to Lil Baby first, and he was supposed to sign, but he didn't sign it. QCP didn't give.
Pillow talking. Pillow talking.
Telling all of Lil Wayne's internal affairs to his bid.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and video downloads.
So, Wayne's internal affairs to his bid. You not mad if you wake up and you hear Thug talking about your business? That you told him like this?
Me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really on somebody, I love you, like, man, you my little brother. Cause if you take Lamb out of the picture, he probably get 100 million. If you take Lamb out of the picture, I know for sure you made 275 million on Lamb, for sure. 100% he in the green. He's not in the red, the label over him.
I mean, if he did make them 275 million and they sold it for $3 million, he should at least get, I think he should get 100. That's just me. So y'all can't, cause I'm not in a business. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't own QC. I don't know P. I don't know nothing about their business. But if, you know, them niggas brought me, if he brought me $275 million and I sold my shit for $3 million, I would at least have to give him 1. That's me if I own the company.
He don't owe no label nothing. Every label he signed 2 labels. Everyone, both of them are.
But see, the craziest thing about it, Thug might just be talking, bro. Like, this shit might not even be true, bro. Like, baby, how we know Baby made them 270-something million? Like, we gotta look at the books for that. So this nigga might just be rambling right now.
Oh, him. You want to look at that? But goddamn, yeah, that was fucking shit. That's some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. See, I thought he just sold the label. I'm like, damn, what that big? Like, wait, how much that cost? You sold the label, but bring me something million. What the fuck? Man, yo, they sold the goddamn copyrights, man. He sold everything. What I paid. Man, you could have got $600-700 million for that shit, nigga. I know it was not bad. Like, bad. What's wrong with that nigga? But now you tell Wham, I need to talk to you about something serious, but you just holding him off. It's like me telling you, I need to talk to you about something serious. I got the whole pregnant.
You know, Thug was going crazy on these phone calls. Like, did you just sit in jail every day? Get on the phone with people who knew you was being recorded and was just talking about everything? I can't get to the rest of the phone calls, bro. It's crazy.
So to what Buddha just said, did he think that, you know, all the shit, he didn't think this shit was gonna be out there. Just like he didn't think that the interrogation video or audio was gonna get out. Because if it was like that, he wouldn't have said nothing. Bro, if he would have just stayed silent, bro, didn't say nothing, went to jail, worked on his music, didn't talk about nobody business, ain't calling nobody trying to maneuver shit from jail and all this and all this and all this other shit, paying for streams and all this. Bro, Thug would be in a good place right now. Like Kendrick might actually be fucking with Thug. But he might not fuck with Thug anyway, cause Thug still fuck with Drake. So yeah, it's a slippery slope here, bro.
But I ain't telling you what it is. I'm just like, man, I need to talk to you. This shit serious. But I'm trying to wait till I get a horse. I tell you, you know, shit like that. Like, now I got the abortion. Now it came out on the internet. Boom, Young Thug had a girl pregnant, but paid for the abortion. Now I'm just telling you like, man, that's what I've been trying to talk to you about. Man, you could have been talking to me about this shit. You goddamn, you know what I mean? You keep like, I need to talk to you about something. Man, like, what's up? What's up, nigga? Talk. We don't talk. Yeah, you trying to say that until you get the deal done, because you know Wayne is talking to you. You know what I'm saying? The people always can't buy your letters because of Wham. They not buying your letters because no motherfucking Migos. We in the red. We ain't making no money on it.
He dissing the Migos too over the chill phone, man. Yo, Thug, I think it's over with, man. Yo, you done burned too many bridges with these calls. Yo, Gunner and his team, I'll be real. They took the approach of not saying nothing, not responding back to no fiction allegations.
That's why, like,
just
bro,
dropping good
certain shit, bro, like, you gotta let shit just hit and then don't say nothing, bro. And then when you react, it's gonna be a surprise to everybody. And that's what happened with Gunna and Thug. Thug was calling this man a rat, this and that. You rat. You keep saying this shit, but at the end of the day, look what happened, bro. Like, you end up doing more, and we hear the shit. We heard what you said. It's more than what you think it is, bro. Man, y'all check out Hip Hop Buddha, man. Let's go and see what the hell going on there, bro. Let me see. I think Panda Press got one on that nigga Thug too. Let's see. I think Panda Press got something on. Man, got Trap More Raw. Damn. We got some more Trap More Raw shit. So they done blew the nigga Govan. They done blew Govan ass up, bro. Govan like a new show. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here you go, right here. So boom, we got one from yesterday, from your boy Panda Press. Y'all gotta check that channel out. Got good content. Y'all go follow them. Like, subscribe their videos. They got a plethora of really good videos. So we about to check out Panda Press. I ain't did this one on live yet. It's called Young Thug Exposed Again. It might be a lot of the stuff we just heard, but it's on the
Now you can stream Fox News Live on the Fox One app.
Story breaking right now.
News anytime, every time.
Every time you think Thug can't make it work for himself, he proves it's all wrong. New leak just dropped. Saying Gucci Mane went soft after prison. Soft.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
But a man came home, leveled up, got healthy, married, stacking wins, and ain't seen a courtroom since. If that's soft, give me the pillow set. Let's keep it real. Gucci helped crack the door for Thug back in the 1017 days. Studio rap.
So first, when Young Thug, so shout out to Panda Press for bringing this up. When Thug first came out, he was signed to Gucci, and I think that's when Gucci had went to jail, and then Gucci had, I think, sold Young Thug contract when he was in jail, and that was right before all this shit came out with the man, what name of that song is? I'm a Smoker or something like that. The first song he came out with, the weed song. And after that, he blew up.
non-stop work, free Gucci era, all that. So hearing Thug talk slick talk from a recorded line while Gucci's at home building, that ain't toughness, that's tunnel vision. Growth is gangster, crashing out is dumb. You're gonna break down the leap, the history, and why calling maturity soft is how you low-key tell the world you stuck. See, here's why that jab hit different. Gucci Mane literally put Thug on. Back in the day, Pee Wee Longway vouched for him, told Gucci, yo, this kid hard. Gucci didn't even need to hear a track.
Oh my God! No!
He pulled out $25K cash on the spot and signed Thug to 1017. That's how
Hold on, how much he got? Hold on, how much he got?
Didn't even need to hear a track.
Oh my God! No!
He pulled out $25K cash on the spot and signed Thug to 1017. That's how much he
25. He got signed for $25,000. So that's what I'm saying. That's why y'all gotta know how to do y'all business, bro. I don't give a damn if Jay-Z came with $25,000. I'm not signing that nigga. Bro, you gotta give me a bag, my nigga. Like, ain't no $25,000.
trusted Pee Wee's word. From there, Thug basically lived in the studio, wouldn't leave. Whole 1017 Thug tapes, free Gucci era, all stamped with Gucci's cosign. That's what gave Thug his first real platform. So fast forward years later, Gucci comes out of prison healthy, married, focused, making money moves, and Thug from a jail phone is calling that soft.
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Why not the fuck up you?
Bruh, if the man who helped feed you is soft, maybe you can weakness.
Gucci. P used to be tired of Gucci Man. Well, Gucci Man thought that shit he dropped. Cause P used to try to rap.
Well, they still friends somehow, I think.
Yeah. But what ended up going to jail? I can't just not have track phone. So
My God. I'm so happy.
1017,
So happy to
baby.
see Thug. I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, we back, baby. Cook
It's a
crap.
great day. But yeah, let me slow you down right here. The moment in history when you witness something. You understand that?
It's the memes.
Let's go, Bobby. I'm happy. No, thank
Look at the scoreboard. Gucci came home on his grown man timing. Married to Keisha Kayor, healthier than ever, building businesses, writing books, putting on new artists like Pooh Shiesty, Big Scar, Fujiano. He turned 1017 into a pipeline for new stars. Meanwhile, Thug's in jail, gossiping on recorded lines, dropping zero meaningful music, and somehow getting fatter behind bars. How you Pillsbury Doughboy up in a place where all you got is time to work out? Gucci went from chaos to clarity. Thug went from king of Atlanta to a liability. And then has the nerve to call Gucci soft? Nah, fam, that's projection. Gucci leveled up, Thug leveled down.
I still cook for him. Only thing Gucci gotta do is shower. He don't gotta do nothing else. I do everything for that man, but not because I have to or I want to. I enjoy taking care of him. I enjoy him just being happy, going to the studio and doing music. I don't want him to worry about the bills, worry about what he gotta eat, worry about nothing. That man, all he gotta do is bathe child and go do his shows and go to the studio. That is it. The wife takes care of everything else. And
That's a good girl to have that, bro. Hey, man, if these females, man, was like that nowadays, I'd be like,
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
she said he ain't gotta do nothing. All he gotta do is go get in the shower and that's it.
love doing it. And if I don't do it, I will be miserable.
Why do you think you be miserable?
Because I want to take care of my man. I
She
don't want
talking
to
so
do it. I want
sweet
to
ass.
pay so-and-so to do this. The chef, I cook for him. I buy his clothes. I do everything. And I want to keep the money at home.
Baby!
I want to keep the money in the bank.
Yes, yes, yes.
This nigga got a beard and talking something.
So it's like, the thing is, when you have a man, you want that man to need you.
what she was talking about.
You can't function without me. That's what you want in a relationship.
And this ain't the first time Thug tried to clown Gucci. Back in 2018, Gucci tweeted he had $1 million cash ready if Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan did one mixtape together. Fans went crazy. Everybody wanted that reunion. Even YSL's on Twitter was teasing it. Thug, instead of saying thank you or even entertaining it, he fired back slick. Told Gucci, you know I'm the one who got you together when you came home, kid. I'm straight for life.
Huh?
Kid at Gucci? The same dude who put you on? That wasn't tough. That was just Gucci was trying to bring people together. And Thug was too busy throwing shade. That right there showed the difference. One man's focused on legacy, the other's stuck in ego.
So he walked from to Gucci one day. He was like, I'm gonna pull up on Gucci because he was like, he already was messing with him, like on the street level, not even a rap level, because he was only wasn't even a rapper then. So he was like, let's pull up on Gucci. So we pulled up on him, he like, what up? So we just chilling. We really just was chilling. We wasn't even rapping, we was at the studio, but we wasn't even rapping, we was like smoking, like girls everywhere, no niggas. We just was really chilling, listening to music. And Gucci was like, he asked P, he was like, who that? And P was like, man, that's Lil Smoke. No, man, he was introducing me whatever and Gucci. So we had started, we listened to a beat, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go in on your beat right here. And he was like, go ahead. And I just was rapping and shit. When I came out, he was like, oh, what? He was amazing. He was like, nigga, you write music? I'm like, nah. He was like, yeah, you leave. And every day he got my number, every day he texts, go up, pull up on, go up, studio, I said.
And if anybody really think Gucci went soft, go rewatch that Versus with Jeezy. That's the same man who beat a body in self-defense when...
Hold on, bro. We gotta go back to that. We gotta, Panda, you press it on them, Panda. You put the press on them.
Go up, studio, I said.
And if anybody really think Gucci went soft, go rewatch that Versus with Jeezy. That's the same man who beat a body in self-defense when Jeezy's people tried him. On stage, Gucci still had that edge. He was seconds away from taking it there. You could see it in his eyes. But instead of crashing out, he kept his composure, played the hits, and walked away with the bag. That's not soft. That's discipline. That's knowing you still got it in you, but you not finna throw your life away proving it. Meanwhile, Thug's on the jail phone.
That's powerful what he just said though. Like, so what Panda President basically said, he was like, I know I can do whatever I want to do. If you try me, I can whip your ass and all this other shit. But that don't really matter. My freedom and my life and my kids and things like that, that matters more than anything else. Because at the end of the day, like, life is too short, Life is too short. Life is hella short, bro. Like, y'all gotta, life is short, man. So enjoy it while you're here. Have fun, do what you love to do, and make it happen.
Discipline. That's knowing you still got it in you, but you not finna throw your life away proving it. Meanwhile, Thug's on the jail.
You ain't finna throw your life away with this shit.
Jail phone, venting like a messy ex. Who really looks soft here?
Who's laughing now? Rich Homie Quan tried to turn the whole world against Rich Homie Quan. And then at the same time, before this man death, he told us out his own mouth that it was one of the darkest times of his life. Then he turned around and took the whole world against without feeling Lucci. Everybody go get Lucci. He tried to turn everybody against Lucci. Now, all these three things is 100%. Everybody can go back and look at it. Then he turned around, he was beefing with Future. Call my phone. Then he turned around, he see Gunna. So passing everything in the industry. Now he called to the street, turn everybody in the world against Gunna. Whatever one I said go against, he turned around against Gunna. Then, man, the back we go to, and then I'm getting my teeth, did the baby walking at home, he happy to see me. He pussy ass, throw bitch ass, he pulled another evil thing. Oh, let me call it. All this
Then everybody that I have in Atlanta, everybody going against each other. Why? Because his pussy ass, his bitch ass been doing nothing but whole shit around the world. He thought he was Pablo Escobar. He sitting up like he John got or something. He a street bitch. He did nothing in these streets. He ain't put no work. Put in all the work. He ain't do nothing on your case. So what I'm saying, all this doing is bitch ass shit, bro. We're going super rat crazy. Yeah, you don't want to. Okay, let's just say, Thug, you did make a mistake and tell. Why the fuck you ain't saying Ghana made a mistake? So basically saying, you can make a mistake and do some lame shit, but Ghana can't make a mistake and do some lame shit. Oh, just like you said, it ain't about you telling, it's about who told. So when and everybody that said, turn their back on everybody. For what? For some bitch ass.
That's why they mad, bro, because
keeping track of stock levels and sales used to be my biggest nightmare with my e-commerce store. Now, Zero makes it easy.
Back on everybody.
See, that's why Rollo them mad. The Rollo them, Rollo them told too, bro. Rollo them told too, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it real. Rollo told too. But it was like they blackballed every nigga that basically was supposed to be telling. Thug tried to save his brother talking about, oh, I told him to tell. Bro, like, ain't nobody could tell you to tell, bro. Like, I don't give a damn. He could have loved his brother so much, be like, man, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying?
Some bitch ass said.
Told the truth. Is YSL the game, Ghana? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, they here. They not a record label? No, ma'am. Do you want to testify? I don't, but I will, Your Honor. Okay, Ghana, you can go free. Oh, Lord, thank you, Lord, I'm free. Oh, man. My baby boy rich with the right now kind of motherfucking song.
But see, that's crazy because Charleston White just said it. Like, all he said was, hey, yes, ma'am. And walked out the damn courtroom, bro. Like, free man, bro. Like, man, I'm not finna stand here talking about something. I'm finna keep it real with you and all that shit, man. Get the fuck on with this shit. Bro, you know how young, I don't even know how old Gunna is, but Gunna young, bro. That man that trying to throw his life away, like, getting a whole bunch of years for your ass, and then you end up turning on him anyway.
The truth set the man free. Is YSL the game? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, good game.
And then you gotta think about it like this. If he's on the stand and, okay, let's just say he's on the stand and they ask him a question and they know the answer to it and then he answer wrong, he can get locked up for that shit too, for lying on the stand. So he had to tell the truth.
All you lying motherfucker, look at it. YSL game, y'all. Lifetime probation. YSL in a record label. Give it that life. Y'all know what YSL is a financial group for the poor kids who mama was on drugs. Give him 10 in and 20 on probation. We gonna give him 10, come here lying. We know all you lying. You know why? Cause my head district attorney, my head motherfucking district attorney, Miss Great, the Queen, Fannie Willis, used to be all you niggas defense attorney. Dummies. All you niggas were running Fannie Willis at one point in time. What's that boy name? Rondo used to have Fannie as the motherfucking defense attorney. Them niggas always think the lawyer is their friend. Them niggas go in there and tell the lawyer every goddamn thing. Say we really done it. Really, Rondo done the shooting. I didn't worry about her car. So Fannie said shit. Then they get broke. They get broke. Then they kill Nut. Boy, they killed Nut. Nut was the best thing Atlanta had seen in a long time. How you niggas kill a nigga like Nut, but ain't nothing like a nigga like Nut? Y'all got a nigga like Thug that done divided the city. Cause he ugly. He ain't got no muscles. He ugly. An ugly ass nigga running the town. The ugliest nigga coming out the project, been mistreated all his life. He like one of them like all they know how to do is fight and bite. And you done get this motherfucker to a loving family. This motherfucker go by everybody in the house. And the cousins come over too, and the neighbors too. This ugly motherfucker now running the city. He been busted, dusty, ashy, ugly, bad gun work, poor hygiene, been mean in the motherfucker. What y'all think?
So let's call it what it is. Growth is gangster. Gucci showed the blueprint. Get money, stay healthy, love your family, build your brand. That ain't soft. That's solid. Thug, on the other hand, keeps proving that when you can't control your mouth, you lose control of your legacy. Every new leak makes him look more bitter, more ungrateful, more stuck. So if you had to pick who you respect more right now, Gucci,
hey, I respect Gucci. I'm talking about Gucci LaFleur, my nigga. I respect Gucci out here, man. Yes, sir. Hold on, let's see what we got going. Night and day. Man, let's go at Snoop Dogg. Let's see what they got going on in here. Let's see. Okay, there might be start. I ain't going to stars in it. I'm gonna do For You. It's a channel called For You.
What you think? Go ahead.
First time I'm gonna subscribe to it. Y'all go check this channel out. Drill Time TV.
And you need to do from here on out. You need to make yourself a wheel and go pick out his casket and shit like that. That's all you need to do. Yeah, don't think that. His ass need to go do.
Hey, Woo. Somebody sent me a movie you and Grove doing. I checked the trailer out. It was some great production. The shit looked good. And I figured the bald-headed dude at the beginning of the video was me, or whatever the dude that was, I guess, supposed to be giving an order or some shit, whatever. And you know, all of that's cool. You know, it's cool for views and all of that, get your money. But if you really want to get paid, if you really want this movie to blow, do not leave out the call where you call 911 in the middle of a fucking.
So this Hernandez Govan, like this nigga, he basically done came back out and he done beat a murder case and he coming out talking about he terrorizing niggas and shit.
Shoot out. Stop shooting your gun to call the authority.
Hey, one more question, bro. What's your relationship with PRE? With who? With PRE. Famous they show you love with PRE. I don't even know what that is. What's that? I knew that person. Yes, sir.
I got commercials. Give me 1 second. Gotta slide through this right quick.
And we reached out to Johnson's attorney, Art Horn, for a comment on this situation. He says he will speak out potentially after his client turns himself in.
What's up, what it do? Drill Time TV checking in once again. Hey, yo, and Yo Gotti gotta be one of the most calculated players that ever picked up a chess piece or either shall be counted for the corruption. And I want y'all to really pay attention to what's being said, because I feel like this is one of the most overlooked moments in the trial that possibly got overshadowed that could lead to future investigations of Yo Gotti and CMG. In the clip in the cross-examination, Manny mentioned Art Horn, which is Yo Gotti's longtime attorney, and also the attorney that got the case dismissed for Black Youngster when he allegedly shot at Dolph over 100 times.
We was here to where we were there to pull our block one day, party up the street. They started shooting, they shot. Shit was over with. Beat this shit, you know what I mean? Like once I beat it, I get to the bottom of a lot of shit.
And what about that time that Gotti shooters got up with Dolph in LA?
The suspect arrested in connection to the shooting of Memphis rapper Young Dolph has now been released. So we are learning new information about 43-year-old McClinton and this associated
shooting. We know that he was released after the Los Angeles District Attorney said that they did not have enough evidence to hold him. And so again, he has been released from jail this morning. So we are working to get more information about the shooting. We know that McClendon was detained shortly after the broad daylight shooting of Young Dolph Tuesday afternoon outside a Hollywood hotel. McClendon, who had been held on a $1 million bail that he didn't have to pay, was released Thursday evening. McClendon has prior drug and theft-related convictions here in Memphis. Now, 32-year-old Young Dolph reportedly got into a fight with 3 men Tuesday and was thrown to the ground when one of the assailants pulled out a gun and shot the rapper multiple times. Prosecutors are asking for an additional investigation before a decision is made on whether or not to file criminal charges. McClendon does have a close association with Yo Gotti, rapper Yo Gotti.
McClendon does have a close association with Yo Gotti, rapper Yo Gotti.
Well, damn. Now, for context, Cornelius' sister called a lawyer for him, but he didn't have the funds to retain him, so Cornelius had the lawyer get in contact with Yo Gotti attorney, Art Horn. Now, according to Manny, Yo Gotti's lawyer paid the lawyer $50,000 to represent Cornelius and paid him in cash so there wouldn't be no paper trail left behind. But for some reason, the judge didn't let that lawyer represent Cornbread, so the money got transferred to another attorney to represent him. And in the mix of all this, not one time was Yo Gotti a big good question. It's a lot going on behind the scenes that the public ain't really aware of. With all these attempts and no retribution, really got Yo Gotti looking like the Teflon down.
That we don't have any money, right?
Correct.
Her husband contacted a lawyer named Forrest Bailey, is that right?
Correct.
And that you told her that you needed to get words Mims from Arthur Horn, attorney for Anthony Mims, correct?
Correct.
So you told your sister to reach out to your lawyer, Arthur Horn?
No, I did not tell my sister. I told the lawyer that.
Okay, so you told your lawyer, reach out to Jill's lawyer, Arthur Horn? Okay.
But he didn't represent me.
All right. And so the lawyer did get some money from Arthur Horn. And Arthur Horn is the it's been made. And it's supposed to be $50,000, right? And there's no trailer, there's just cash, is what he told you. You got paid cash. Because Mr. Horn didn't want this coming back to him, so he just paid out cash to Mr. Bailey.
I don't know. I had to get paid. I don't know. Yo, you got paid though.
And then Mr. Bailey backed out of your case shortly thereafter, and another lawyer came with the case, right?
But it wasn't able to represent me because the judge went down.
Okay. So he's been paid, well, either be it 50,000, 30, whatever it is, he's been paid. And then he gets you another lawyer, right? And the same 38,000 in cash shows up for that lawyer, right? All right. And you guys talked about that cash, and in fact, the lawyer during this interview with the police and all this said, whoa, this money's all documented, all that stuff, right? Your lawyer talked for a while, trying to explain where this money came from, right?
I can't remember that. I think so.
Okay. And then one of the detectives also jumped up and said, now that they paid for the lawyer, it was understood.
It's a little slow. We're gonna go to what the hell that shit said? We're gonna go to another video. I checked that called out. It's kind of long. The video kind of is dragging.
Back to school means new schedules, new friends, and new challenges to your immune system. But there's
this video, y'all, this interview, it gotta be one.
It's called Bro Va Winston. Bro V.A. Winston. Brova Winston.
The biggest piece of evidence against Dr. Umar that I've seen in a long time, okay? Dr. Umar is going to actually call his radio station. You're going to see on WURD, which is a very well-known
radio station here in Philadelphia, okay? They do a lot of pro-black stuff. I've seen them throughout the city over the years. All right, even at events that I've filmed, okay, I've seen them plenty of times. Dr. Umar, I think, is a friend there. But what he's gonna say on his interview, if this is brought to court, all right, seriously, if this FDMG stuff and this, which in my opinion is a scam, all right, if this is brought to court, they should play this radio interview because Dr. Umar here, in my opinion, and leaving out something that's so important that you cannot miss it. Watch this.
What's the situation going on there in Delaware? The war against black people. I thought that maybe Donald Trump was the only one waging the war against black people, but it seems like a lot of black people are waging the war against black people. I call them anti-black. I don't care what color you might be, you can still be anti-black. And it seems like there are a lot of anti-black people in Wilmington, Delaware. We're going to hear some more from Dr. Umar Tunde Johnson. Now check this out, Bob.
Also, like I say this, I'm watching this. We're looking at Eat with Philly Phil talk show more. That's where I'm watching this from. Okay, Eat with Philly Phil talk show more because this is not on the WURD website or their YouTube. So I had to go to YouTube to actually find this radio interview. All right. So let's see. I just want to make sure I mention that. All right, let's go.
One of the reasons I took issue with the deputy chief of staff email to this random YouTuber is not only did he lie and claim that there were multiple.
So a black man calling and checking on your school that was created through donations from across the world is nothing more than a random YouTuber. Okay, let's say black.
For follow-up with the deputy chief of staff email to this random YouTuber is not only did he lie and claim that there were multiple follow-ups with us when we heard from nobody about anything from March the 7th until August the 8th when the sheriff put that sign on our door.
So you heard what he said? He said, we didn't hear from anybody from March the 7th. This is important. That's why I'm stopping this video to say this, okay? He said from March the 7th to August 8th, they didn't hear from anybody. But watch Dr. Umar then change that story in this interview, okay? I'm not going to play this whole interview, but watch. He said from March the 7th to August, when the signs are put on the door saying that the school at BMG
Shout out to
could be
Bro
sold
Winston.
in a sheriff safe. I'm going to rewind this so you can hear one more time, because I'm not making this up.
This is also and claim that there were multiple follow-ups with the deputy chief of staff email to this random YouTuber is not only did he lie and claim that there were multiple follow-ups with us when we heard from nobody about anything from March the 7th until August the 8th when the sheriff put that sign on our door, but this is also a pattern with the city of Wilmington with regard to the SDMG Academy, Baba. They give out our information to anybody who calls. There's no privacy. There's no confidentiality. There's no discretion. Anybody who calls that city with questions about the school.
But it's a public school, so being that it's a school, bro, anybody could call to get information on a business that they might be sending their child to. So basically, I don't know what the whole, you know what I mean? Where the problem come in at? If you don't have nothing to hide, they should be able to call the school district and find out about the school.
We will tell them all about this. This is how most of the haters have gotten the school's information because they voluntarily share information with people who don't even live in the city of Wilmington.
They can do that though because your school has been created, all right, even though the school's not really created, it's a building you bought. Well, let's give them, that's probably nice here. The schools have been created by donations from all across the world. So someone could be in China, they send you money, and they're from China, they should be able to call Wilmington and say, and ask a question about what they invested in. Okay, simple as that doesn't work. It's not a property that you bought in North Philly somewhere just as a chill spot. This is a school, supposedly supposed to be a school for black boys, okay, like never before seen in the history of the world. That's basically how we push it. If that's the case, you shouldn't be upset if people call about the school. You should be ready for it, all right, and everything, in order.
You did say you guys yesterday, right? Yes. Can we play laser tag? Yes. Rematch of the...
In order. Myself.
Don't even live in the state of Delaware, and they just share out information. Is it public information though? Say that again.
Is it public information?
That's what I just said.
Some of it.
Kids in the school, you can't hide shit, bro. Ain't no how some of it is bro. All of it is public, bro. They just like you can't have nobody coming in putting cameras in the schools and shit like that. I mean, at certain points, but you can't have no hidden cameras that people don't know about and shit. Like, and they find out, you're done.
All of it is public.
Dr. Umar had to think of a lie, so he said, say it again. Okay, I wish the guy simply said, wait a minute, Dr. Umar, you know, this building, people should be able to check on, like I just said. But let's continue.
That's what I said.
You see, and in this case, Baba, he told a blatant lie. He told a blatant lie. He said from April to August, I'm quoting him, from the YouTube video that somebody sent me, because I didn't even know that he was communicating with a YouTube hater.
He says you don't know, he's talking about I believe the deputy chief of staff in Wilmington was contacted by a YouTuber. When he's saying this man, this guy from Wilmington, okay, said, like for example, the guy said, we contacted Dr. Umar this very week. All right. Dr. Umar said this man's lying. All right. The man also said, if I'm not mistaken, said that they were trying to contact Dr. Umar for months. Okay. Dr. Umar wasn't responding or he was not coming to the table. Okay, but let's see if the player.
They quote from April through August, multiple follow-up attempts from the finance department regarding the outstanding fees. Baba, we heard from nobody at all about anything from the city of Wilmington.
We're going to stop and say this. Dr. Umar just said about the outstanding fees. Understand this. Dr. Umar's own mouth said the school had outstanding fees. If I was an investor in FDMG, I would be livid. I would be trying to find where this man located. I'll be so upset. I'll just say that. If I gave money to this man. Because you're going to sit here on the radio, on WRD, and say the school had outstanding fees. He literally confessed and said the school has outstanding fees. Okay? How can the school have outstanding fees when you were giving over $1 million out of Umar, okay, to donate to the school? You yourself said, I never asked for money for myself. The money only went to donations for the school. Okay? The school costs 40-something grand. All right. At the very least, out of your own mouth, you were giving over $1 million. I think he said you were giving over $1 million. So and people have found you'd be giving at least
we heard 1.6, my nigga.
$1.5 million. All right. But let's say you just was giving only $1 million. All right, just $1 million. It's the lowest of the low. If you had just $1 million, you should have at least 600 grand left over. All right. So the books cost 400 grand, 40-something grand to buy. So it doesn't matter how many years have passed. At the end of the day, you have 600 grand in your back pocket. You understand what I'm saying? So how is it that the building could be, and you just bought the building in 2019, all right? So how is it the building could be in the rears with anything that or it doesn't make any sense? That shows that you are mismanaging the money. Okay, let's continue.
From the finance department regarding the outstanding fees. Baba, we heard from nobody at all about anything from the city of Wilmington from March the 7th until August the 8th. 5 whole months.
Well, would that be defamation? And a lot of people, not a lot, but some people have asked me, what about your legal counsel and advice? What have they been saying?
I'm working on that. And the reason I'm working on that, Baba, is
you better have that shit
I don't think this
together,
is going to stop until we push back. I think they're going to continue
So
to push.
this how Umar talk fast, bro. And you gotta sometimes you gotta stop the conversation and run that shit back to see what the fuck he's talking about. And if you I promise you, if you're doing a business deal with him and you have a secret recorder on you and you just listen to everything he say, y'all finished with the business deal and you come back, it's gonna be some more shit that ain't in the deal. And I know, cause he that type of person, bro. Like I can hear it in his voice.
So he's establishing here, I'm the one that's being attacked. I'm the victim. From March 7th to August 8th, I've been the victim. I have not spoken to anyone. No one has tried to speak to me from March to August, okay? I've been the victim. Even though it's my job to know the bills of the school, even though it's my job to understand what's going on with the finances of the school, because thousands, not 10, 20, but thousands of people have given money. Even if it was $1, they give money because you pitched them a dream that the school be a reality. You understand what I'm saying?
And the school ain't.
And so their money was given. It was not given to put in your back pocket because they like the way you talk. The money was given for the school, specifically for the school. All right. That's why I don't understand how Dr. Umar is walking around and he's not arrested for fraud because
I don't know if goddamn DJ Vlad was listening to me or not, but on God, he said the same thing I said the other day. When he was on the show with Tariq Nasheed, he said, you know, me as I guess he's Russian or whatever, and if I marry a white woman and I have a child, can I take my child to Umar Johnson School? And if he tell them no, that's an automatic lawsuit, bro.
When it comes to when
automatic
he's admitting just in his interview that he's committed fraud. And it's not, you know, I'm not trying to be rude, I'm not trying to, you know, lie. I'm not lying. But if you listen to what he's saying, he's telling you, I committed fraud. All right? How? Because he took people's money, said I would do one thing and did not do that. So where you're actually saying that you had to contact the finance department. All the money that you had to do that, you should have reached in your back pocket and paid every bill for the school. You should have just said, you know what? Then I must have missed that. I apologize. Then let all the donors know I must have missed a bill. I paid it immediately. But he's not saying that. Listen to what he's saying. He's acting as if, he's acting as if he's someone who is behind on their phone bill and he doesn't have the money until his next paycheck to pay it off. That's how he sounds. And he expected us to be just as dumb as a brick and to listen to him and be caught in his speech instead of saying, wait a second, let's step back. All the money you've been given, this doesn't make any sense. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Well, where's the money at? Where's the money at? Did you commit fraud? And I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I believe that he absolutely committed fraud. And much more than that. Let's hit play, y'all.
They're going to continue to be hostile towards us. They're going to continue to be negligent towards us. And they're going to continue to discriminate against us. So let me fast forward. So March the 7th, I just did letter. Excuse me, the letter was mailed March the 7th. I probably last week, March 8th. Immediately called the Secretary of Delinquent Accounts. She said, see what L&I has to say. It comes from them, not us. We just carry it out. I talked to the Secretary of Vacant Property. She tells me she's going to give me a call back. She's going to look into this and see what they can do. Now, what they're saying about it is they don't retroactively apply vacant property registration fee waivers, right? I can understand that. But I asked for a one-time extension. If you can't give it to me, just say that.
Why do you need an extension, Dr. Umar?
A one-time extension.
I mean, this is astonishing.
Brover Winston, bro, you making good points on this video, sir. Like, y'all check this man channel out. Brover, VA, like VA, Winston. Yeah, but all of it together. Y'all check this man out. He got some good points on it.
Why do you need help? Why aren't you saying, here's the money? You understand what I'm saying, y'all?
I want to make this point very clear about it. Because what they're leaving out of this number, we don't apply it retroactively. The man asked you if you could do it this one time. If they just paid $30,000 in water. And instead of just telling us, no, we're not going to do it. You either have to pay it or get a payment plan. But we're not going to. Baba, she completely ignored it.
So, look at what
he just said. I don't know if he gonna say it, if he caught on to it. But he just said you could either pay it or get a payment plan. So, do you have the money to pay it or not, sir?
he just said, this is very important. He said, instead of telling me you either pay it or go on a payment plan. If you have the money in your hand, you should have said, I'm gonna pay it. Now somebody said, oh no, but what he said was that they didn't tell him that. The problem is that you should have said, I'm gonna just pay that. He's even telling us by
He's a goddamn liar. I mean,
is that could have been an option. And then it was not paid. That's why she said you could either pay it or run a payment plan. That's letting us know that Dr. Umar and the school were in arrears, beyond a shadow of a doubt. You may say, well, that's already established, because the papers. But Dr. Umar, you guys understand, Dr. Umar is going to try to say that everything is a lie. He's going to try to say that the papers all, it wasn't like it appeared. All stuff is just a lie. How about this, Dr. Umar? You were behind. He was trying to, and when he's trying to say that was, at the end of the day, I would have thought he would have came on here, right, and lied and said, look, I had the money, all right? But what happened was, I just slipped up, I forgot, okay? I didn't realize that the school was in arrears in this way. I just forgot, it was my fault. I should have paid, I had the money, of course I had the money. I have all the money for the donations, He could have just said that. Emotional, which is how Dr. Umar has been acting, okay? Being very emotional, going on live, which is the worst thing you can do is be emotional, going live online to that. He did that. He made like the worst mistake you can make more than once. And came on, and while he was emotional, he lied. And then told some truth also, okay? About how they were struggling with these bills, which when the problem is that there should be no struggle. The money should be there. He himself said, I never asked for a donation for myself. It was only for the school. So where's the money at? The question that I have, and many people have, is where's the money at? The answer is that he stole the money. He stole the investors' money, and he's blatantly coming on an interview trying to blame the city of Wilmington, who has graciously allowed him to run a scam in their city, okay? They graciously allowed this Philadelphian person, all right, to come and run a scam in their city.
That's crazy.
To use their city as a place for a scam. To allow people around the community to think that their boys can one day go there and be taught by black mentors. And have this scammer, which is Dr. Umar, in my opinion, speak to people in the community, which he has done, even on video. We see him talk to people who've driven up and say, your boys are going to go to my school, and this and that, and to be lying in the beginning, their hopes in the beginning. Umar had never shown up to that property and never bought any of that stuff, okay? Because since he has been there, all he has done has been lying to people and been using that city for a scam, okay? And I care for this. I went to school, I went to college in Wilmington, Delaware, okay? So I know all about Wilmington, Delaware to a certain degree. I'm not the expert, but I know about it. I used to travel to that city every single day to go to school, okay? And he went to that city. I know people in the city, all kind of stuff, okay? Spent the night at the city. Sometimes I had to spend the night with people in Wilmington, around outside of Wilmington, because of things with transportation over, okay, when I was younger. So I know all about that stuff. And he's gonna come to that city and abuse them and lie to them. And then attack the city as if the deputy chief of staff, I believe the guy's name is lying when you can see from what he's saying that Dr. Umar is in a mess that he created himself.
Hey, you created this shit yourself.
For just 9.90.
Like I told you, I emailed her April 1st, she did not respond to my email. I emailed her April 4th, she did not respond to my email. I emailed her April 7th, she did not respond to my email. I emailed her April 16th, she did not respond to my email. I spoke to her on the phone at least a half dozen times.
Okay, so he said that no one contacted him since March 7th, okay? But now he's saying he spoke to the woman 6 times. He said I spoke to her at least half a dozen times. So now that goes against what you just said when you said nobody contacted you. No, I'm sorry. When Dr. Umar said that they didn't contact him for all of that time, from March 7th to all the 8th, and he knew nothing about this. Okay. Now he's going and telling us another story. Okay, about him talking on the phone and how in actuality you were in contact with them, though you said before that you weren't.
It's crazy, bro. Like this nasty word, bro. This nasty word. Nasty word, bro. Like they trying to save a school that ain't gonna never be able to be open.
Time, she said she would get back to me with an answer. And guess what, Baba? That turned into 5 months. No reason.
And you know what would be funny? Like if he really do open the school and little white kids will be able to go and learn all this shit, like that'll be funny as hell. That'll be funny, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, if he really opened the school, my nigga, hold on now. If Dr. Umar really opened the school, black boys, but man, bro, that shit gonna be like
everything he's saying is hurting himself in this case. Okay. If I was a prosecuting Dr. Umar, I would take what he just said right there and use it against him. He said, she said she would get in contact with me with an answer. Wait a second, Dr. Umar. Why do you need an answer? You should have the answer. The answer is the donor's money. The answer is the donor's money. What do you mean? She's gonna get in contact with you with an answer. You're not in need. Okay, you have a surplus. You're not in need. You have a surplus, supposedly, but you don't. Because you stole the money. You committed fraud.
Come on, man.
No, it's obvious. Okay, it's obvious. 400 grand for the school. Over $1 million in donations. So 600 grand went where? Into the air. It went into his back pocket. It went to him traveling the world and sleeping with black women all across the world. Okay, with y'all donor money. Y'all really give money to make a school. Sleep with him because he was a supposedly great speaker and great mind of the day.
Come on.
And he used y'all money to do that, to throw money at them. I'm sure probably send them across the world. I'm sure he's been very careful with how he did this. And so we looked at this incident, they probably could find all kind of women that can sit here and say, look, he gave me this, he gave me this, he gave me that. Okay, so all kind of money on me. And that money was y'all money. All right.
Wow. So they said,
And then the secretary.
hold on. So they said that, hold on, y'all. So they say, goddamn, Umar done tricked the folk money off.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Of delinquent account. Because what I did was I sent the email to the chief of staff of the mayor, not the deputy chief of staff. The man who sent this email to the YouTubers, Baba, he ain't got nothing to do with.
Let's go back. What did you just say?
No, I was like, hold on. What that back?
5 months, no response. And then the secretary of delinquent account.
So he said 5 months, no response. And then he said, and then the secretary of delinquent account. Why is that months were passing and you were delinquent? Once again, where is the money at? Months, you yourself, I think Dr. Moore actually realized that when he said it wasn't good, that's why he tries to move into something else here. He realized that he just says something that makes himself pass, and then the agency hit me up, which means that I get money. It sounds like that, and you cannot not see that unless he changes the conversation. So what is he about to do? He's about to take us down another road.
Because when I answered, and guess what, Baba, that turned into 5 months, no response. 5 months, no response. And then the secretary of delinquent account, because what I did was I sent the email to the chief of staff of the mayor, not the deputy chief of staff. The man who sent this email to the YouTubers, Baba, he ain't got nothing to do with nothing because I didn't include him in the correspondence. So you speaking.
I'm not gonna watch all this video. I'm not gonna or use my time. All right, but I want to make this video to show y'all, and for those that like to say that people are attacking that Umar, we're not attacking them. We're just trying to show you. Okay,
that's it.
Has wasted people's money. He committed fraud. He's stolen from the black community. He's stolen from the black community. He's stolen from the black community. Okay, that's what he's done. He's taken black people's money, and mostly the school open for their black young men. And you know what he did? He stole money. He stole the money. That's right. That's right. I'm doing 3 times just like he does. He stole the money. Okay. Let's fast forward here.